Okay, continuing on. So here we go. All right, I'm just going to start calling out titles and try not to lab on about nothing. Left off on Antlers. Amazing movie. One of my favorites. Good stuff. Antrim. That's next. Ants. Gotta have ants. 70s goodness. Another one I really liked, Anything for Jackson, coming from the Shudder original. This is a good one. Apartment 143. I think this is the monster one. No, it's the possession found footage one. I did like that one. I'm getting it mixed up with this one. This was kind of weird and cool. Apartment 212. Starting to get a little apartment section. All right. Anyway. Ape, one of my all-time favorite movies. I absolutely love this movie. The best scene in the world. I swear, it's just completely unexpected, and I love that the director kept it in because it had to have been ad-libbed. I'm sure it wasn't in the script, and that's where, like, after the ape finishes fighting some creature, I can't remember, maybe it is the shark, I'm not sure. The ape just gives the bird. It's one of the most amazing scenes you could ever witness is the ape just giving the finger. It's completely caught me off guard. To this day, that is just, I love this movie just for that one scene alone. But Ape, good stuff. Boris Karloff in The Ape, not bad. Double feature again with Boris Karloff and the Ape. This time it's doubled with The Black Raven, a much better movie, in my humble opinion. Next is Bela Lugosi in The Ape Man, doubled with Boris Karloff in The Doomed to Die. Next is Apocalypse After, weird one, gotta have it. Love Mondo Macabro. To this day, I still think this company is highly underrated. Just an amazing, another one of those amazing companies, just grateful to that exists. So anyway, this movie's a weird one. Apocalypse After, never heard of it until they dropped that release. This is a really cool box set. I was new to a lot of these movies. I still haven't watched everything yet. Apocalypse Tetralogy, from this director here. I'm not going to be able to say his name right, but glad to have this cool set of movies. All of it was new to me. Apollo 18. I absolutely love this movie. Just anything to do with alien creature-like things, and yeah, good paranoia. One of my favorite when it comes to found footage for sure. Apollo 18, love it. Next is The Apparition. This was a good one. Once you believe, you die. Good little gem here. Again, my humble opinion. I really liked it. Apprentice to Murder. You guys can see that. Again, sorry about the glare. Yeah, Apprentice to Murder. This one was pretty obscure for the longest, but thanks to Arrow, it has a really nice collector's edition. Next up is April Fool's Day. This is one of those that kind of had to grow on me when I was back in the 90s, but since then I've definitely one of those movies I've loved. But yeah, April Fool's Day wasn't just wasn't a fan of it there at first. This is a good thriller, pretty crazy. Apt People, good stuff. Next one, this is the just one of my all-time favorites from the 90s. Arachnophobia. Gotta love Arachnophobia. Still gets me jumping to this day. Just not that I have arachnophobia, but Jesus, just the way they executed this movie, it's perfect. All around fun, crazy movie. Arachnophobia. Gotta love it. This was new to me. This was awesome. How am I gonna say that right? Arachne, Son of Vermilion. Pretty crazy, wild animation for sure. I love the creatures in this one. So yeah, you're gonna hear me say this a lot. A lot of this anime, like horror anime, am I saying that right? Anyway, I'm just really gonna be new to it. I didn't start diving into a lot of this stuff until I started with the Blu-ray format. I missed a lot of it during the DVD days. But yeah, fan of this one. Love it. Arbor Demon, not bad. The Arbors could have been better. I will admit the cover art to this just really turned my brain into mush, and I had to have a copy. But this one's not bad. I do like the creature that is seen in the movie, but yeah, not the greatest either. But still, glad to have a copy. This is talk about obscure gems here, thanks to Vinegar Syndrome in conjunction with Paramount. Arnold. Yeah, just glad to have this one on the horror shelf for sure. Yeah, another one of those obscurities you gotta have. It's an all-around well-done movie. Glad to have that one. Next one is, oh, one I have not watched yet. Haven't had this in too long. I think it's one of the partner labels. I got this from Vinegar Syndrome as well. Arrobado. You guys are laughing at me. I can't say that right. But it's one of those thrillers that just kind of piqued my interest and had to go after a copy. When I'm going to get around to watching it, I'm not sure. Ooh, love this movie. Arrival. Well done. Well acted. Just great pacing. Great visual effects. Love this movie, Arrival. And then another longtime favorite is The Arrival. Love this movie. It's another one from the 1996. Wow, and time flies. This one feels old, so I'm not even gonna try to pretend like this isn't an old movie. It feels like, it feels like 96 on that one though. But the graphics, for the most part, well, I shouldn't say, well, hold up, you know. The CG's not too terrible, and just the overall alien design and everything is just really done well and cool. I love the floating alien weapon, the ball sphere-like thing. Good stuff. Anyway, I told myself I was going to try to move on quicker. Hold on, I gotta move the step stool. All right. Great box set from Arrow. A lot of the Full Moon / Empire movies collection in this one. Gotta have it. Good stuff. Wish the box set had a little more color to it as far as aesthetics, but overall it's really cool. Love that it looks like a video store. So cool stuff. Gotta have it. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. Gotta have. Arsenic and Old Lace. I still need to get around to watching this. I know it's a crime, a classic sort of horror comedy like this. I need to watch this one. Completely new to me. That's my first time even having a physical copy, is when this edition came out. All right, next is Arctic. I don't remember Arctic. That sounds bad, but no, I do remember enjoying this. I just don't remember that one. Ooh, excuse me. Scratching the shelf here. Love this movie. Another found footage, done right. As above, so below. Eventually, I'll eventually get to visit the catacombs in Paris. That's definitely a dream of mine. One of those places you gotta visit before you kick the bucket. But anyway, great, creepy, well done found footage movie. Love As Above, So Below. And I need to watch that again. It's been a while, so. That's one that I've only watched once. Absolutely love it, and I'm surprised I haven't at least watched it twice, but I haven't. I've only watched that once. What's this one called? Ashburn Waters. Another, it's a UFO themed horror flick, if I remember correctly. I remember digging this one. It's been a minute. But yeah, I think that's a horror pack, released by Horror Pack. If it's had a re-release, I don't remember. They usually do. Sometimes they'll get re-released onto their own sort of independent edition. Ashcall, the Tuscanean Investigation. This just looked wild. One that I haven't got around to watching yet. I think this is, who put this out? Yeah, it's one of the few Yellow Veil ones I haven't watched yet though. But big fan of this label. They release a lot of, you guys know, they release a lot of the more modern day gialli and just thrillers. So I try and keep that's definitely a label I try and keep my eye on, try not to forget about. One of my all-time favorites, one of the best to come from the 70s, and that's the Asphyx. Asphyx, I'm trying to say that right without not making it sound so wrong, but absolutely love everything about this movie. It is a 10 out of 10, in my opinion. It will always go down as one of my all-time favorites. If I had a such thing as a top 10, this would definitely have to make it into my all-around top 10. But that is an impossible list for me to even attempt. Okay, next is, I want to talk about weird. This one's my kind of weird for sure. Assassinat. If I'm saying that right. But yeah, gotta have it on the shelf. I enjoyed that one. We'll put this out. Dread Central release. Yeah. What's next? Assault on Precinct 13, the original. Another thriller. This John Carpenter, I believe. How could I forget? Yeah, it is. Good stuff. Another one that's great soundtrack as well. Only the original for me. I just wasn't into the remake. But then again, that remake is maybe something I'll have to revisit because it has been some years. But for now, I've only cared to go after the original. Good stuff. The remake was way different in tone. It was definitely more of an action-driven. But I'll have to revisit it, though, because I will admit it's been a while since I've watched the remake. I can't remember who even directed that remake. Assignment Terror also goes by something else, but I can't remember. Another Paul Naschy werewolf flick. Got to have it. I think I have almost every Paul Naschy horror film, or should I say at least werewolf film. I don't know if I've got every. I don't think I got every Paul Naschy, but I think when it comes to werewolves, maybe I'm missing one. There are so many. Assassinino. This is a newer, more modern, really independent, low-budget giallo, released by SCS Entertainment. The Ascent. This one was okay. It's a blind buy. This one's simply called sort of weird comedy. There's a little bit of horror elements to it. Assholes. It's my second copy of this movie. I bought it twice because I think this got re-released through Vinegar Syndrome. So I think that's where I grabbed that one. Either that or Diabolic DVD. It's a weird movie. Some of the comedy for it works for me. Next is Simulate. I have not watched that one yet. That was another blind buy. And just reading up on the synopsis, it just sounded really cool. Figured I'd give it a shot at some point. I'm going to have to leave one of these movies out just to make it easier to pull these out. This one is... Oh, what's this one called? Astroth. Another demon-themed horror film. I don't remember that one. This one's, yeah, Dark Side releasing. There's a lot of companies out there, and that's another one that I try and remember to sort of check up on. Let me put that further down here just for now. Okay, as the gods will. This one was really, really good. Another blind buy that I'm glad I took a chance on. Pretty good. So yeah, the buzz was justified with this one. So yeah, that one got crazy buzz, and the buzz was good with that one. The Astonishing Tales of Terror, Rocktopusy. Horror comedy. I don't remember that one. I have watched it, but don't remember it. The The Astrologer. Weird, out there, really out there movie. Hard to kind of categorize this one. This one's kind of experimental horror, I guess you could say, but just a weird flick overall. Love this movie. It is terrible, but my kind of terrible. Let me scoot further down. My kind of terrible. And that is Astro Zombies. Gotta have Astro Zombies. Hopefully the sequels that came much, much later on, hopefully those will make the leap onto Blu-ray. I have those on DVD, but I just don't have them in with my Blu-rays. But yeah, I've got all, I think there's 4 or 5 of them. I got all of them, all the Astro Zombies. But good, terrible stuff here. Gotta have Astro Zombies. That's an order. Asylum of Darkness. This one was cool. This was really cool. Hopefully this gets a better collector's edition. I probably should. I do have the DVD also released by Wild Eye, but couldn't help myself and grab the made on demand collector's edition. So hopefully this gets a better collector's edition. I don't see why not. Really has some heart to this one. Good stuff. Asylum of the Damned. This is a weird Blu-ray release. I don't know why it's got to have this barcode printed right on the cover. I think this was like a not for sale Blu-ray copy, and I think it was just issued to stores, and customers were only able to, I guess, purchase the DVD. But for some reason, I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but every single Blu-ray copy I've come across, they all have this little annoying scanner code on the cover art. I don't know why. Anyway, Asylum of the Damned, not the best. Not the best flick. At Close Range, great thriller. Gotta have that one. This was another one that was new to me. I'd never seen it before until I grabbed this edition. At Dawn They Sleep, a great little low-budget vampire flick, released by one of my favorites, definitely Saturn Score Video. Hopefully I keep saying this, hopefully they eventually release a nice t-shirt. I would definitely wear a Saturn Score t-shirt. Love that label. ATM, gotta love ATM. This was originally, from what I remember, was supposed to have a sequel. It just never happened. I don't know how you do a sequel with a story like this, but anything can be done. But yeah, this got pretty tense, and yeah, glad to have a copy on the shelf for sure. ATM, good stuff. Atroz. I've yet to watch this one. This is one from, released by Unearthed Films. I heard it's pretty messed up, so, but I have yet to watch that one. Oh, gotta have it. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Waited forever for this to get like a really nice collector's edition, and we have it. Thank you, Warner Brothers. Archive collection is doing good things. All right. Oh, I can keep going. All right. Here's another one that completely jumping for joy thanks to AGFA. I heard you guys say, I guess it's pronounced AGFA. I've heard some of you guys say AGFA. I don't know if the company themselves say that, but I just have a habit of saying AGFA. But anyway, I'm rambling. What else is new? Thank you. Waited way too long for this to escape the VHS graveyard. So Attack of the Beast Creatures. Love this little weird movie. And yeah, the little monster designs are very, very similar to Trilogy of Terror. That little Zuni warrior fetish doll. Definitely reminds me of that. I totally agree about that. But I love this little movie. It's just a weird little monster movie. And glad to see it get it received the really nice collector's edition. It's insane. We're as collectors nowadays, we really are getting spoiled. So, but it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming for some of these movies. Seriously. Anyway, Attack of the Crab Monsters. Gotta love it. Gotta have this one. Some good stuff. One of my all-time favorites from Roger Corman. I love the way these killer crabs look. And the movie just flies by, really, if I'm being honest. It's a short little runtime, too. What is the runtime on this? Yeah, it's only 63 minutes. Approximate feature, yeah. Okay. I thought I was remembering correctly. I just remember it flew by and just had a blast with it. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. Attack of the Demons. I have yet to watch this. I did have this on DVD, actually. I can't remember if it was sort of independently self-released or what, but the DVD edition, I do remember it being a nice, and it had a really amazing cover art for the DVD. I think it's the same with this as well. No, totally different. I wish they used the DVD, the cover art they used for the DVD. Still have that DVD, but anyway, Attack of the Demons, very, very low budget stuff. I like this crazy, fun, simple, but just wild looking cover art. Cool stuff. I've seen that style around so many times. I'm pretty sure that there's a name for it, but I don't remember. Just kind of reminds me of the Adult Swim type cartoon stuff. All right, scooting further down. Oh, what do I want to stop on? Okay, my goal is to just go through the 80s here, so let's do that. All right, next is, geez, what's this called again? Attack of the Giant Teacher. I had to get, this is from SRS Cinema, so good stuff. I remember that one. Attack of the Killer Refrigerator, another obscurity. And I think this is, yeah, doubled with the Hook of Woodland Heights, which I have yet to watch. I've only watched Attack of the Killer Refrigerator once, and that is just, that's good times right there. So another one that's like I'm scared to recommend. But if you guys like your weird crap, then yeah, easily recommendation. I do still need to check out this one here. I've yet to watch that one. Still waiting on the sequels. What's the holdup on the rest of the Killer Tomatoes? I think there's, what is there, like 4 total? Plus you got the cartoons. Yeah, I'm waiting on all that. I've got the movies on DVD. I've got all the movies on DVD. But as far as Blu-ray, man, it's just been kind of lagging. Anyway, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Really nice edition, thanks to MVD. Their Rewind collection series. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful edition. Love the colors, the orange, the reds. It really pops. But the movie, I'm not big into musicals. That's one of the few musicals that I don't mind. But I've just never been into musicals. I'm trying to get myself into like the Rocky Horror Picture Show or Phantom. No, it's the what's the other one? No, not Phantom of the Opera. What's the other one called? Phantom of Paradise. I don't like that one either. I don't like any of the characters in that movie. They're all bad. Maybe that's the point. Anyway, I'm rambling. The sequel, yeah, Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Good stuff. Attack of the Puppet People. I'm looking through the phone here trying to read this stuff. I shouldn't do that. Attack of the Puppet People. Gotta have that one. That's a classic from the 60s? No, 58. It was almost 60s. 1958. Okay. Couldn't remember. This one is Attack of the Southern Fried Zombies. I like that one. The comedy in that one worked for me as well. It's okay. It's an okay zombie flick. Zombie. Attack of the Unknown. Don't remember. This one's another like alien invades Earth. Yeah, UFO themed horror, sci-fi horror. I don't remember that one. This is a series that I absolutely love. Don't have them all. I want to get them all eventually. These are the live action ones. Attack on Titan. The movie part 1 and part 2. Gotta have these. So good stuff. Still need to get the anime series. So I keep forgetting about that. I made note of it, but yeah, I just keep forgetting to get the rest of the stuff here. Yeah, Attack on Titan, just giants eating people. The giants, these giant monsters look really cool. So yeah, and these movies are a ton of fun. Attack the Block. I remember this one being just an okay monster movie. I did like the way the creatures look, how jet black they were, and all you could see really were their teeth. Kind of reminded me of, had that Langoliers vibe to it, so I guess I just dug it just simply for that, really. But okay pacing, acting's not bad. I wanted a little more. I wanted some carnage. It didn't deliver so much on the carnage. Jeez. It's rated R. That has to be for mainly for language, being rated R, because I thought this movie was kind of tame. But I like the movie. It's not bad. Okay, continuing on here. At Earth's Core, I love these movies. I want absolutely every movie that deals with having to go back into the prehistoric times and trying to survive and trying to escape all the madness of these dinosaurs and creatures and good stuff. I remember watching that a lot when I was a kid. Good stuff. Great documentary at the video store. I highly enjoyed this. Just an overall well done documentary about people just being nostalgic for how it was back in the video store days. Pretty self-explanatory. It's got one of my favorite comedians in that documentary too. He was pretty fun to listen to. I forget his name. He was in the new Stephen King It movies. I forget his name. Anyway, The Attic. I have not watched this one yet. I think this is another Asylum. I forget who released this. Maybe it's not the Asylum, but it's another indie company released that one. Okay, The Attic Expeditions. I've not watched this one. This one's put out by Severn. This is stupid fun. Attila. Graphics are not the best, but I knew what I was getting myself into. So, Attraction. I need to watch this one. This is another UFO alien invasion, sci-fi horror theme movie. Kind of should set this aside. I always keep forgetting to actually watch this one. I do want to watch it, but yeah, Attraction. Let me know if you've seen that one and if you like that. Anyone who's seen this movie, I always forget I have it. Audition. Oof, this definitely a rough movie. It gets pretty rough. Great character build up and everything. Character driven story. Drama definitely gets all horror there towards the end for sure. Gotta have it on the shelf. Very infamous movie there, if that makes any sense. Audrey Rose, good stuff, gotta have it. I got the Arrow edition. I do have another Blu-ray edition of this movie. I think it was Twilight Time that released it on Blu-ray. Other companies have since then, but yeah, Audrey Rose, good little 70s creeper, or is this early 80s? Who cares? I think it's 70s. And we're getting into some August Underground. This is August Underground. Yeah, just August Underground, the first one. August Underground Mortem. And then I do have August Underground Penance, which just came out. That'll be in my latest collection, horror movie collection update. So I did grab Penance as well, but here's what they released probably a few years ago. Independently released. This is the August Underground trilogy. I'm just going to keep on to it for collector's purposes, and it's just a great, nice little addition to have for, yeah, just to collect. Auntie Lee's Meat Pies. This was a lot of fun. First time watch for me. I'd never seen this movie before until, yeah, this edition dropped. So I'm a fan. Definitely love it. It gets crazy, and the comedy just works. Good comedy. All right. I have not watched this yet. Automation, some robot thriller type of horror film. I forget who released this. Yeah, from Epic Pictures. I've had this for a few years now. I'm not got around to watching that one yet. All right, skipping further down. And just to make a decent, I think I'll stop on, this is a good place to stop because I can remember like right here. I'll stop on this one. I think that's good enough for me, because reason why is I want enough movies to show in the next video to make this a decent sort of video length, and then I'll start on row 3 ASAP. So that is I think this is part 5 or I don't know. I'll know once I look at my videos. So hope you guys enjoyed that one, and yeah, take it easy guys. I appreciate your time, and later.